What's up, ladies and gents? CenterStrain01, your host, and in today's Assassin's Creed Origins video, we're going to be showcasing a little bit of the underwater gameplay. So this video is going to be normally just focusing on some of the things that you can do underwater. And that being said, we're going to dive right into it, literally speaking here. So first off, there is going to be a lot of areas in the game that will be completely underwater, and there are going to be some, sunken treasures, boats, and things like that down for you to pick up all of the loot, as well as some missions that will pertain to underwater adventures as well. Temples to discover and the such. So this video, again, is going to showcase nothing but that, and I'm going to show you just how beautiful this is. This is in 4K, 60 frames a second. Hopefully YouTube won't screw it up, and it will render in the 4K on YouTube. But I gotta say, it's just one of the... It's the best looking game underwater that I've seen so far. If you know of any other game that looks better than this, please let me know in the comments below so I can look at that and compare. I couldn't believe how exciting this game is to play and just to swim around. The realistic of the water physics, the waves and all that stuff, especially when you're on the boats and you're moving throughout the water like at fast speeds. The waves come crashing in. It's really, really cool. And surprisingly, there was a lot of gameplay to discover underneath. I wish I had more time where I could just actually spend all of my time just going from one side of the map to the other underwater and find out just how many things that you can get a hold of. Now notice the new map system. So there's no map. You don't see a map on screen. It's compass related. Everything is in the environment. They finally realized that you don't necessarily need a map on screen to take up all that real estate. Now you can just use it where everything shows up on screen. As you can see, there's an objective 400 meters away, and it's showing in the middle of the screen. And also on the top, there's the compass that will actually tell you where question marks are, or objectives, or other things like that. That way you can easily find them. I like this. I like that I don't have a big circle taking up, a good portion of the screen just to show me the map area around. It's going to force users to be more creative with what they do, to actually use their eagle to scout ahead, to make sure they're not getting into any trouble. There's not going to be a map that says, oh, this guy is around the corner. You need to find that out for yourself. You need to actually do some reconnaissance in a way. So here is a really, really cool place. This is a sunken temple of... I couldn't even read that. But a sunken temple of Neophorus. And you got to watch out for the cracks. You got to watch out for the hippos. It's great because they will come right at you. They don't give up, And as you can see, we took one out. The blood is so great because the blood will attract other animals. So if you're wanting to, get a bunch of animals in an area, or say you want to hunt, the blood will attract the animals to come in, and it's really cool gameplay-wise. So this area, there's supposed to be some type of sunken treasure, so you need to find it. There's a temple underneath the level. It's so cool. This is just one. This is just a small little portion. I've been told that there are a lot of really deep places to go into that have this type of gameplay, which is going to be really cool. And the fact that looting is so fast makes it so much better than it was before. Even though I was a fan of the realistic, you had to dig down into their pockets of the old Assassin's Creed games, but when it comes to video games, I think this is the right way to go. I think doing it this way just allows us to move on. That slower gameplay, especially for YouTubers like myself who live off these games and love to play these games to the max and show everything that they can. Now I get more time to do that in videos instead of just taking up so much time. Like it took, I want to say, like sometimes 7-8 seconds just to loot something. So I wouldn't loot as much because it would just take too much time to do. And now look at that, super simple. And each area that you go to, you can see that there's a total of 3 sunken loot treasures in this area, and it'll tell you. So no longer do you have an eagle vision anymore. All right, this is the first assassin. Instead of eagle vision, you just have like a radius, and once you Now, I don't know as far as upgrading it, maybe it'll get more, but once you like push it out a little bit, it'll tell you anything that's in the vicinity of the area. As you can see, there's even another sunken place right here. This is actually part of one of the missions that you can do, so you'll see this in another video. But I just wanted to showcase some of the gameplay that I did underwater to give you guys a feeling of exactly what you're going to get into.
Golden statue of Sobek. Beautifully made. Just as the boy said it would be.
And I'm actually really enjoying the voice actor. I think it's really he's done a great job. Now, I can't show you any of the cutscenes or anything like that, but trust me when I say they look great, and I really believe the actor's performance. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's a little bit shorter than some of my other ones, but I just wanted to focus on a little bit of Assassin's Creed Origins underwater kind of gameplay. Now, those are the only really few places that you can kind of get yourself into underwater, so I wanted to make sure that those got shown in the forefront. So thank you for all the loving comments so far on the game, and thank you just for being here. It means a lot to me. Don't forget to make sure that you turn on notifications so you can be updated on when I go live and when I do videos. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.